Ever feel like you're the main character? The absolute center of your own universe? Our world certainly pushes that idea. Tells us our unique story is everything. Asks, what will you achieve? What's your unique contribution? Your special destiny? But pause for a moment. You feel you're the center, right? Like everything radiates from you. Now picture a perfect sphere. Where is the exact center of its surface? Pause for thought. Exactly. From the perspective of the surface, any point is the center. And maybe, just maybe, so is every point in the universe. Which means perhaps everyone feels they are the center. Everyone is in that situation. Deep down, are we truly separate points? Or are we more like countless nerve endings on one vast skin? Each one sensing, peak, taking in information, all contributing to one total awareness. Could it be all these individual yous are really viewpoints of one single consciousness? One eye experiencing itself from infinite angles? But we get lost in the differences, don't we? Absorbed in the details, the labels, the surface noise, often forgetting the profound connection underneath. Imagine an outsider looking at humanity. Would they see all our carefully constructed divisions? Or just one phenomenon? One intricate thing? Because maybe what truly connects us is deeper, patterns, rhythms repeating through everything. And isn't everything like that in life? We fixate on the foreground, what seems close, loud, demanding, important. We say for. It comes before. It matters most. And the background? The space, the silence, the constants? We dismiss it. Oh, that's just background. Unimportant. But what happens if you consciously flip that focus? Try it right now. Shift your attention to the quiet constants, the background hum of existence, the spaces between things, the silence between sounds, the pauses between people's words, the things not explicitly stated. It's like listening to music. You don't just hear notes. You hear the intervals, the silence between them. That's where the melody lives, isn't it? Without the background silence, there's no foreground song. You need the interval. So back to that fundamental question. Who are you, really? Beneath the name, the job, the roles, the story society gave you. Before all that labeling began? Think about it. You beat your heart, you grow your hair, you heal a cut. Do you consciously will any of that? You can decide to lift your hand right now. But can you truly explain how you command those muscles, those nerves? You know how to do it effortlessly. Maybe the deepest doing, the truest control, isn't about effortful willing at all, but about this effortless happening, like opening and closing your hand. You know how even if you can't put it into words, could it be that just as you know how to do this, visual, simple hand gesture, breathing, on some fundamental level, you also know how to light the sun, how to shape the clouds, how to wave the ocean, that you are the universe expressing itself? It's a marvelous transformation, you participating in all this without consciously realizing you're doing it. You seem like a separate self, maybe even a victim of forces you don't understand, seemingly ending in a final wipeout called death, where all control appears lost. But perhaps that very background, the seeming void, the loss of willful control, the not knowing that allows for surprise and discovery, is exactly what allows the foreground, this vibrant, conscious, precious life to be. The darkness defines the light. The silence defines the sound. And each time it happens, this arising from the background, it feels completely new. Like the first time, the only time you were born. Because if it didn't feel fresh, if you remembered everything, maybe you wouldn't play the game at all.